commentator, Agent Burrito here.
Howdy.
Coming in for color, I believe. And let's go through the starting lineups here. For the Amsterdam Astronauts, we've got Rizny on fullback, Isu Wolf on fullback, Tailbreaker on forward, Fluffy on goalie, and Epic Mango on forward. And for the Iskandar Dragoons, we've got Matt on fullback, Working Goal on forward, The Geek on fullback, Voron on forward, and Electric on goalie. So, taking a look at those lineups, Burrito, who do you think's got the edge here?
I think the Amsterdam Astronauts have a pretty good advantage with a lineup of nicely experienced players. However, on both teams, from a lack of a real proper experienced goalie, they're both going to suffer from that.
Alright, well, we're kicking off here, and Working Goal has the ball first for the Iskandar Dragoons. He's going to go 1-on-1 against Fluffy and score a run.
That was, damn!
So, opening things up here with an explosive start. 12-second score.
Immediately, you can see the difference that having a great goalie makes.
For sure. So, Astronauts now have dibs on the ball here, but they're all going to fly over, and some of them can go for it. Working Goal is going to take advantage of this, picking up for the Dragoons. Working Goal now in the goal room, and Fluffy is going to come up with a stop there. Ball's going around in the cage. Matt picks it up. Pass over to Voron. Voron's going to fumble it. Ball is rolling around on the ground. Tailbreaker recovers for the Astronauts. Tailbreaker going to clear it out across the middle. And on into the upper choke. He's trying to go for the goal room, but he's getting stopped there. He does eventually make it in and pass to Epic Mango, but he loses it as he hits the floor. The ball is just rolling around now. Tailbreaker going to recover for the Astronauts. And Tailbreaker going to go 1-on-1 against Electric, takes a shot, but Electric with a good stop. And Voron is going to pick it up for the Dragoons. Voron now clearing out into the middle. Rizzy's thrown up a little bit there. And Rizzy comes up with the fumble. G2 Wolf is going to recover and passes over to Tailbreaker for the Astronauts. Tailbreaker now into the goal room. And Tailbreaker going to try and score an Electric, but Electric comes up with a nice stop. He passes over to Voron. And Voron is going to try and get it out of his choke, but Rizzy comes up with a fumble. Working Goal now with the ball. Going to clear it out for the Dragoons into the middle. He's on into the upper choke and into the goal room. 1-on-1 versus Fluffy. Fluffy coming up with a stop. And Mango has the ball now. Slowed up by Matt. Tries to pass back to Rizzy, but it hits the wall. Mango has to go back to recover it. And Tailbreaker has it. Passed over to Mango. Mango in the tunnel. Takes some Spider-Man to the face. Low on health and loses the ball as he enters the goal room. Working Goal recovers it now for ID. And Working Goal is now moving it across the middle of the map. Pass over to Voron across the middle. A great long pass, but Voron gets slowed up as he enters the upper choke. He's running into everything now and passes back to Working Goal. Fluffy with a great stop on the goal line. And Tailbreaker is going to clear it out now for A squared. Tailbreaker now moving it across the middle and into the upper choke. Tailbreaker now into the goal. Tailbreaker takes a shot on Electric. Electric has a nice stop. C2 Wolf had the ball. Rizzy has it. Ball rolling around on the floor. And the Keeps picks it up and loses it instantly. Tailbreaker going to recover for A squared. He's at 80 health. He's looking for a pass to Epic Mango. But Electric with a great stop. And A squared calling for their fullbacks to go back. But Tailbreaker does recover. And Tailbreaker into the goal room now. Tried for a pass, but it hit a fence. Working Goal picks it up, and just non-stop action here so far. Working Goal in the upper choke. And now into the goal room. Going in for the run against Fluffy. So, Burrito, what did you make of that whole series there?
Well, both teams were very offensive, and it really worked out, except that the ID just had the faster team, so they were able to score instead of the Astronauts.
Yeah, definitely in the end. ID coming through there. Tailbreaker tries to score an Electric though. Electric was a great stop. Mango has it now. Pass over to Tailbreaker. It's squared, still on the attack here. But Mango gets knocked out. And Tailbreaker loses the ball. So with the numbers advantage now, ID gonna move the ball across the court. Nice long pass over to Working Goal. Working Goal tries to make his way to the upper choke, but loses the ball. Rizzy on the recovery for A squared and passes over to Epic Mango. Epic Mango in the lower choke, eats some spider.
Nope.
Passes over to Tailbreaker. Tailbreaker takes the shot, but it gets blocked. Boreheim has it now for ID. And Boreheim gonna clear it out into the middle. Fullback's missing their lassos there. And it's passed backward. It actually hits the wall, so Tailbreaker recovers it for the Astronauts. Tailbreaker now moving into the goal room. Tailbreaker gonna go one-on-one against Electric. Lots of strafing there, but it doesn't fool Electric. And now Working Goal has the ball for the Iskandar Dragoons. Working Goal move the ball across the middle. Now into the goal room. One-on-one against Fluffy. Was actually looking to pass to Boreheim, but got knocked out before he could do so. And Rizzy has it now, passing over to Tailbreaker. Into the tunnel now. And Tailbreaker going to clear it out in the middle. A long pass over to Epic Mango. Epic Mango in the lower choke now. Hits the box though. Gets slowed up. Time running down. Pass over to Tailbreaker. Electric with a great save. And at the end of the first round, it's ID 14, A squared 0.
After only the first round here, it's still anyone's game, but ID do have a definite advantage over the AA so far.
Absolutely. And I want to see if A squared can pull it back here, or if ID will pile it on. But Tailbreaker picks it up first for A squared. They may have a chance to make up some points here. Gets pulled in defense by Matt, I believe. And ball's just rolling on the ground now. Everybody's struggling to pick it up. It's going to be Boreheim recovering it for ID though. Taking lots of damage as he escapes, but he's into the middle. And out ahead of everybody. Oh, the Spider Mine's waiting at the top of the door there. Knocks the ball out, but Working Goal recovers it for ID.
That had Rizzy's signature placement all over it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Working Goal had to adjust his route as he still Spider Mine's waiting for him up there. Does eventually make it in the goal room, pass over to Boreheim, but Boreheim low on health, losing the ball. Working Goal picks it up, tries for his shot, but that goes wide. Now Epic Mango has it for A squared. Epic Mango loses the ball. A very long pass over to Tailbreaker.
Keep set on mine's top right.
Tailbreaker pass over to Epic Mango, but he fumbles on the goal line. Electric was good.
Nice.
Working Goal has it now. And Working Goal moving across the middle. Looking for Matt. But he loses it before he can pass. Fluffy coming up with a stop there. Tailbreaker has it now for the Astronauts. And Tailbreaker moving across the map into the upper choke. Now into the goal room. One-on-one against Electric. But another great stop by Electric. Boreheim has it now for ID. And Boreheim passes backwards to Working Goal. Working Goal struggling to get into the upper choke. And as he does, he takes a lot of damage from Spider-Mine. Working Goal has it, but he gets slowed up by a fullback, Rizzy, I believe. And Tailbreaker is going to recover now for Amsterdam. Tailbreaker into the lower choke. And now into the Iskandar goal room. And Tailbreaker 1-1 against Electric. Finally scores. So ball's on the center platform, and Working Goal recovers for Iskandar. Working Goal now into the Astronauts goal room, but he loses the ball to Fluffy. Rizzy's going to recover, and a pass over to Epic Mango. Mango passes backwards to G2 Wolf, who passes right back to Mango. Mango now gets the pass he's looking for. Oh, but it hits the top of the doorway. Tailbreaker does double back to recover it, as the pass was intended for him. As he enters the upper choke, he takes a lot of damage from Spider-Mine and fumbles it. Working Goal has it now for ID. And Working Goal is going to swing across the map here. And he's into the Amsterdam upper choke. Now into the goal room. Pass down to Boreheim. And Fluffy stops him. Tailbreaker with the recovery. And Tailbreaker gets to move it out. into the middle, passes over to Epic Mango, but it gets blocked by Working Goal. Or not Working Goal. Was it? I don't know. Table Breaker has it now. And Table Breaker now in the goal room. Looking to score there, but gets knocked away. Ball rolling around on the ground. Table Breaker has it again, losing it. It's rolling near the goal, but Electric keeping it away with his Hell Cannon. And Working Goal is going to recover it to clear it out. He's kind of low on health here, and actually gets stuck as he escapes. Colliding with the terrain, and Rizzy is waiting there with a great snipe. The Geek's going to recover it, pass back to Working Goal, who's still low on health. Going to lose it to Table Breaker's machine gun. Borheim has it now for ID. Pass back to the Geek. The Geek just waiting to throw it. Throws it over to Borheim. And Borheim in the upper choke now. Getting slowed up by a Plasma Lasso though. I believe that was G2 Wolf. He passes it to Working Goal, and Working Goal scores the run. And the sounds of the game brought to you by the Geek. Epic Mango has it now. Mango in the lower choke, pass up the Table Breaker. Table Breaker now into the tunnel and going for a pass to Mango, but that one gets knocked down. And ball rolling around. Table Breaker has it. Going for the pass over to G2 Wolf. G2 Wolf fumbles though, and Working Goal is going to recover for ID. Working Goal is now clearing it out across the middle of the map. And he's into the upper choke, dodging the spider mines. And now into the goal room. Fluffy with a great stop though. And Table Breaker is going to take it out now for the Amsterdam Astronauts. Table Breaker now in the lower choke. Into the goal room. Slowed up a little bit by G2 Wolf. Takes the shot. Sneaks it past Electric's leg.